Today, we're diving into a really specialized and, honestly, super important maritime trade, underwater propeller polishing.
Welcome to Skills for Success. So, have you ever wondered what unseen skill keeps the world's massive ships moving efficiently across our oceans? We're talking about a job that happens completely below the waterline, totally out of sight, but it's so critical. Get this, if you get it wrong, a ship's fuel costs can jump by up to 40%. Yeah, we are talking about propeller polishing.
And this isn't a job you can just learn on the fly. No way. It requires a very specific advanced credential, the Level 2 qualification.
So what is it exactly? Well, think of it as advanced training built for the pros. We're talking experienced commercial divers and marine technicians. It's for people who are ready to really master the precise art and science of propeller maintenance.
So if you're already out there working as a commercial diver or a marine tech, this is basically your next level specialization. It's for professionals who want to add a really high-demand, high-value skill to their toolkit and, frankly, stand out from the crowd.
And trust me, this is way more than just another line on your resume. This qualification, it unlocks a very specific and absolutely vital role in the whole maritime world.
Once you complete this, you're not just a commercial diver anymore. You're a commercial diver who specializes in propeller polishing. You literally become the go-to expert for maintaining the very heart of a ship's propulsion system. That's a huge responsibility. Okay, so what do you actually have to learn to get this qualification? Well, it really boils down to mastering two core skills. Let's start with the main event, the polishing itself.
The whole thing follows this really meticulous four-step process. First, you've got intense preparation, and that's before you even touch the water. Then you dive in for the inspection, looking for any damage or buildup. Step 3 is the polishing, and it's a super delicate process to smooth out the surface for top efficiency. And finally, every single dive wraps up with serious safety checks and detailed documentation. No shortcuts here. But, it's not always just about getting a smooth polish. What happens if, during that inspection, you find actual damage? Well, that brings us to the second core skill you have to master: handling emergency repairs.
Yeah, a Level 2 diver has to be a real problem solver. We're talking about assessing damage right there on the spot, performing incredibly precise repairs, like grinding and balancing, all while you're in these tough underwater conditions. And then, you have to document every single thing perfectly. I mean, think about it. There is zero room for error when a multi-million-dollar ship is depending on you.
And holding all this work together are three really critical ideas. It's this constant balancing act, right? You're trying to maximize the ship's efficiency to save fuel. You're following the absolute strictest safety standards to protect yourself. And you're making sure you're compliant with environmental rules to protect our oceans. It's a huge deal. So when you put it all together, it's a career that demands technical skill, physical toughness, and just incredible attention to detail. And it's all done where no one can see it. It's a truly vital, hands-on job that literally keeps the engine of global trade running. So the only question left is, are you ready to dive in and make a real impact below the surface?